Over the last several years, I've had my fair share of alligator captures. Crazy ones, solo ones, over-the-top, downright massive alligators. I've even been tossed like a rag doll by a few. But for some reason or another, none stick to me like this poor, elusive little 5-footer that no one said I'd be able to catch.
Oh yeah, we got him.
Welcome to Madagascar.
If you know anything about me, I grew up absolutely in love with Steve Irwin. And this capture is really special to me, not because I'm all by myself with a massive alligator, which I would have loved for it to be. The poor little fellow was barely 5 feet. No, it's my favorite because it reminds me of all the great memories I have from the time I was 4 years old when my mom put Crocodile Hunter on for the very first time, and I was hooked, watching Steve Irwin catch crocodiles just like this.
Which was great. Dad bought me this old National video recorder, which I'd jam in a tree, on the mud bank, put it on the front of the boat, on the back of the truck, absolutely everywhere to capture a piece of history.
We're gonna be running into some trouble though. Storm over there, storm over there. Woo! It's gonna be a wet one. And we're getting poured on. Most likely I'm just gonna swing by and check it. If he's in there, it's gonna be a wild little tussle. But we'll find out soon, so. I'm all alone too. Dun dun. Alrighty, here is the lake. We're gonna see if...
Now this pond's in the heart of an RV park. Everything's secluded around it in tough bush.
It does not look like it's down.
Here's the moment of truth.
Oh wow. We might have an alligator in there. There might be a gator in there. Trap door is down.
So this is the first time I've ever used a steel cage to trap an alligator with. And I have no idea if it's 5 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, because what everyone says is there's a big alligator in here, but there's also a smaller one. So I've basically found a palm frond, broken it in half, taken electrical tape, wrapped it around my phone, and I've shoved my phone into the dirt so I can capture whatever I find inside this trap.
Oh yeah, we got him.
Yes!
We got him all right.
He's a little one, not as big as I was hoping. I'm more excited that there's actually an alligator in here and it worked. Nor the size, don't really care. Thomas built this by hand and I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. He had never gotten an alligator in it. So I'm happy as heck to be the first one.
Thing is, there's a bigger one in here. So I gotta be careful. I'm gonna position you a little bit somewhere else so you can see the magic. Alright everybody, so he's in the trap. It's the little one. Apparently there's a bigger one in here, but it's the little one. So I'm gonna get my lariat here and we're gonna pull him out. You stay right there, please.
The other thing on top of it, pouring down rain, there's a thunderstorm going on, and there could be another big alligator in and around the vicinity, so I gotta be careful. But the bank here is really steep and really slippery. With the wing nuts off the back door, I'm gonna try and position the trap into a little bit of a higher position so that way there's not as much water in there and I can get a good look at the alligator and give me access to his top jaw or his neck so that way we can pull him out of the trap. Inching my way a little bit closer at a time. If I take too much of a step, I'm gonna slip. Grabbing the lariat. I can just see his head in there. Gotta position it around. Come on now. Let's see your head, buddy. I'm letting him walk right through it. The water's just clear enough that I can see him. Here we go. Oh, got him! Here we go. Yep, he's not happy at all. He's feisty for a little guy. Oh, he's going off. Look how hard it is for me to try and pull this alligator up the bank. The rain has made it so slippery, I have no traction. Oh, he's so cute. Gosh, I wish he was 8 foot. Oh, he's making little noises.
All right, so we're gonna take a stick. We're gonna pull him up over here. I don't have any electrical tape on me.
It really is a shame people want alligators removed in general, but this one is so little, he could barely eat a dog, maybe a cat if he's lucky.
All right, where can I put you? Right now. All right.
Now we gotta jump him. Watch your toes. Nice and easy.
That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen.
Except for the part where he's biting down on the lariat. Now what I'm doing here is I'm not hurting it, I'm tapping his head. When you tap the head of an alligator, it kind of like triggers this response where most times they'll open their mouth. But not in this case. He's locked down. He is not giving up that rope. He's like, this is mine. I win. If you're taking me out of my pond, I'm taking your rope with me. So I'm just going to tape him up with the rope in his mouth. Doesn't really affect him at all. Once we let him go, we'll be able to get that rope out of his mouth and he'll be a-okay.
Okay, well, he's going to go the whole way with that rope in his mouth.
Nope, he's got the wiggles. What a tangled mess. This was one fun capture. And it is ultimately my favorite. Like I said, do I wish it was a big giant alligator? Yes, 100%. That would have been exhilarating. But he's a cute little 4.5 footer. And I love him. He's a gorgeous little gator. I've gone on to catch dozens of alligators that dwarf this little gecko. But even catching my largest alligator over 11 feet doesn't match it. I wanted to share something that means a lot to me. This capture sums up for me how things come full circle and how seemingly small things can impact the course of our entire lives. From the 6-year-old watching Animal Planet, fast forward to 20 years later, alone in the rain, phone taped to a tree branch, catching alligators. And hopefully one day, it'll be Crocs too.